This is Gabrielle, age 6. This is Jeffrey, age 8. This is Trevor, age 8. This is Hillary, age 7. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. And here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Very hard on the neck. Thank you all. Thank you very much, and welcome to Child's Play, a game for grown-ups. Well, now look at our current champion. She's back here for her third day. So far, she's won $1,900, and her name is still Jean Arbuckle. Welcome back, Jean.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You do have a family, have you not, Jean?
I do. I have a husband. I've been married 17 years. A daughter, Lori, 14. A son, Gary, 12. And I work for the Los Angeles Unified School District in special education, children with learning disabilities.
I recall now that we talked about that another time when you were here earlier on.
Right.
It's an interesting and rewarding type of teaching, isn't it?
I love it. I love it.
I'm sure you do. Let us say hello to your opponent. She sits over there to your left, resplendent in a beautiful blue. Her name is Connie Spinoza. Welcome, Connie.
Hi, Bill.
How are you? Well, a little bit of biographical data we seek here so the folks at home know a little about you. So why don't you tell us something?
Sure, Bill. I'm originally from Ecuador. I'm married to Peter II, and our life revolves around our son, Peter III, who's 5 months old. I'm a teacher. I teach reading to adults.
Two teachers. Yeah.
And I really love my job.
Well, thank you, and we love having you with us.
Thank you.
I'm glad you mentioned your son was Peter III, because when you told me you were married to Peter II, I thought you were married to the Tsar of Russia or something like that.
Well, he's a pretty great guy.
Okay, we're happy to have you here. Is he with you?
No, he's not. He's taking care of the baby.
Let him root for you at home.
Thank you.
If you're all set, let's get to Child's Play. We aimed our cameras at children 5 to 9 years of age, and we asked them to interpret some everyday words for us. Your job will be to guess what those words are. Going to begin the guessing with you, Jean, as we usually do at this point. Before we do anything else, we'll show the folks at home the word our two players will be trying for. There's the word. To explain it or describe it first is Trevor Baldwin. Trevor is 8 years old, and here's his description. Trevor, sir.
It's like a train, and you sometimes ride on it, and it's like, I can't remember the name. It's like American Express, I think it is, like, and you go lots of places to it, to places like the Bronx and Queens.
Okay. Trevor Baldwin came up with description number 1. Remind you, these are descriptions by children. And, Jean, what do you think the word is?
I was born in New York. You take the subway.
Subway's a good answer, and it's not exactly what we're looking for. Now, Connie, let's see how well you do with this one. Same description, same word, a new description. Hey, look who's here. 7.5-year-old Sasha Segan. Sasha, the word, please, sir.
I'm trying to remember when it broke down. 1861 or 1867? It was 61. It was 61. Okay, this mail service in the old Western days of the 1850s, 60s, this was named its name because there was a rider on a horse who traveled with the mail.
Sasha. If Sasha says it. Based on that clue of Sasha's, what do you think the word
A
is?
rider on a horse would be the Pony Express.
It would indeed be the Pony Express. Sasha is 7.5 years old, and he comes up frequently with specifics, like he said, like off the top of his head. I can't remember whether it was 1861 or 1867. Then he said 1861. We went and looked it up, because there's no way I'm going to know. We went and looked it up. It was indeed October 1861, and as usual, Sasha was correct. Okay, we'll be back with more Child's Play right after this word for you. Hi, we're Child's Play, and we're back with you once again. Connie has a 1-0 lead at this point, so we will begin with you, Connie. We'll start with you. Before we have a description, let's show the audience the word you'll be playing for. Everybody knows but our two players now what the word is, and here's Jeffrey Burks. Jeffrey is 8 years old, and he's going to tell us what he thinks of the word. Jeffrey, please.
It makes you sick. You have this kissing and this yes and this yes. I could die. I'm too close for comfort, you wouldn't believe. He's standing on his knees. He's going, ugh. I can't even say it myself. It's so stupid.
All right, Jeffrey. I'm sorry we brought it up, Jeffrey. So you see what Jeffrey thinks of the word. I don't know how much help that will be for you, Connie, but what do you think it is?
Well, if it makes you sick, is it nauseous?
No. Oh, I can't say anything. All right, now same word, and over to you, Gene. Here's Cassie Feldman. Hey, Cassie has a nice way about her. She's 7 years old, and let's hear what she has to think about this word. Cassie.
The boy would give the girl a ring and say, well, this is my ring, and I want you to marry me. And the girl might say yes to what the man says. And if she does, then they would get married. But sometimes they say no because they don't want to get married or they're too young to get married. And then the person that might have did this to a girl feels very sad because he thought, well, I know she would say yes because I know she really likes me.
Thank you, Cassie Feldman. Cassie has a way of lengthening her descriptions as time goes on. Based on the two descriptions you've heard, Gene, what do you think the word is we're looking for?
It doesn't make everyone sick. A proposal?
Proposal or propose is the right answer. No, not everybody. Not at all. Some people sort of just dying to hear it.
I was delighted. So.
Me too, and others dying to say it. It's all tied up at 1-1. I will, because of what you've heard and what no doubt you will be hearing, remind you, as I usually do at this point, that remember at all times you're listening to children defining our words. Okay, we're going to begin with you, Gene. First of all, for the people at home, here's the word we're playing for. Well, there's the man with a hat again. It's Jeff McMahon. Jeff is going to describe this word for you. He's 8 years old, and anytime you're ready, Jeff, we are.
A movie star or something. They'll talk weird. They'll talk in a special way, like Humphrey Bogart. Sweetheart, I'm gonna be leaving your sheep. And if you need me, just whistle. You know what a whistle? Put your two lips together and blow. And there's John Wayne. He talks. Come on, Pilgrim, Hoggin, you better move out of the way so I can get mosey on down. Yeah, that's what they do.
That's excellent. By the way, can you do Betty Davis?
Yeah. Oh, really, I do.
Jeff McMahon's a real talent, is he not? He did 2 in 1 there. He did Betty Davis and Katharine Hepburn all wrapped up in one. There were some, I don't know about what, well, you're stuck with it, Gene. You're stuck with a clue. What do you make of it? Give us a word.
The best I can do is an impersonator.
No, it's not impersonator, but you did pretty well under the circumstances. Connie, same word. And we have back with us our brother team. They've been on our show a couple of times before, and they always do a very good act. I think you'll be amused as they return for this triumphant tour. Evan and Vaughn Sandman, ages 8 and 7. Gentlemen, please.
Well, it's when you're trying to be someone. Could be famous, could be not. For example,
It's when you're trying to be someone. Could be famous or it could be not. For example.
That was a clue. That was a clue, Connie. Take it from me. What do you think the word is?
Well, I think what he was doing was imitating.
Imitating is right. That was a marvelous clue. Imitate is the word, and that was a marvelous clue by the Sandman Brothers, because they did that. I'm watching him. I say, what's he doing? I say, by golly, that's a perfect clue. He's imitating. Connie, you have 2. Gene, you have 1. And the rollicking fun continues here as we show the audience the word our players will be playing for. There it is up there, and we have Jeffrey Burks, an 8-year-old from Los Angeles, to tell you all about this word. Jeffrey, if you would, please.
It indicates that everybody, even blacks, have rights. After a while, those rights came plucked away, and they started not to have rights again. But when you sign that thing, every person has rights. All the rights that they want. All I really know is George Washington, who didn't sign it. These are only all the presidents I know. Carter, Reagan, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Thomas Jefferson. Well, I was born in Canada, so I can't help that.
All right. Thank you, Jeffrey Burks. Jeffrey Burks had a clue there for Connie. What word do you think we were looking for, please, Connie?
Well, it's what makes this country great, the Constitution.
No, a very, very good guess. And now we're over to Gene, and Gene's going to listen to the second description of the same word. Hey, here she is again, our sort of budding movie star, 8.5-year-old Katie Pulley. Katie?
Ben Franklin signed it, Thomas Jefferson signed it, John Adams signed it, and he said, I'm going to size this big enough so the King of England can read it without his glasses.
Okay, Katie, if you say so, it's so. Based on Katie's clue, added to the Jeffrey Burks clue, what do you think the answer is?
Jimmy Carter didn't sign it, the Declaration of Independence.
Exactly right, the Declaration of Independence. Scores all tied up, 2-2. Connie, Constitution was a pretty good guess. Declaration of Independence is what we were looking for. It's all tied up, and when we come back to Child's Play, we're going to shift gears and play the game for Fast Play, and we'll be back to do that for you right after this, please. Time for Fast Play, as promised. We're going to show you a series of children, and each child will be defining a different word. As soon as you recognize the word, let us know, and we'll stop everything and give you a shot at answering. In Fast Play, we double the points, so from now on, each correct answer will be worth 2 points. Okay, it's all tied up 2-2. Whenever you hear the school bell, time, of course, will be up. Whoever is ahead wins the game, $500, and a chance at another $5,000. Both of you ready to interrupt? Here's word number 1, and Miko Cannon. Miko.
It's something you have in your face. It's very, very chubby.
What do you think it is, Connie?
Your cheeks.
Cheek is the right answer, Connie. 2 for you, 4-2's the score.
Keep your hand down.
Both ladies ready. Here comes Eric Vaught. Eric.
You can do it to your peanut butter and jelly
What do you think,
Can you
Gene?
chew it?
No, wrong answer. The rest of the entire answer belongs to you, Connie. Eric, pick it up, please.
Which? With the peanut butter, you wipe it all around with your knife. Don't do it with your finger.
Okay, Eric. What does that give you there, Connie?
You spread it.
Spread is the right answer. According to Eric, you don't do it with your finger. 6-2 is the score. Next word, Jennifer Detlefson has it. Jennifer.
You have to have a skirt to do it. You can't do it with pants or anything. And you bend down on your knees.
Gene.
Curtsy.
Curtsy's the right answer. Score is 6-4. Connie has 6 and Gene has 4. And here's Charles Miller with the next one. Charlie.
Well, he was the first person to fly across the Atlantic.
It's Connie.
Amelia Earhart.
No, rest of the answer is all yours. There's not much, so listen close. Charles?
And he rode in a plane called the St. Louis.
Based on that, Gene,
Charles Lindbergh.
we have a tie score, 6 for Gene and 6 for Connie. Here comes the tiebreaker. Stephen Smith has it. Stephen.
Something when cavemen were around, they would, take some wood and,
Gene.
A club.
Club is the right answer. Gene leads 8-6. Chance for you to tie it, Connie. Stephanie Glazer has the word. Stephanie, please.
She's in a fairy tale, and like she was like her 3 steps.
That's Connie.
Cinderella.
That's tied. 8 for Connie.
Put your hand up.
8 for Jean. This is a good game. Okay, now both of you hang on there and watch carefully because here he comes, Sasha Segan with the next word.
This is a machine which police use to...
Connie.
Radar.
Nope, good answer, but not the right one. The rest of the description goes to Jean. Pick it up, Sasha.
find out if a person is not telling the truth. It finds out, it shows on its screen unusual changes in the heartbeat, pulse, and sweating, which are usually associated with not telling the truth.
Thank you, Sasha. What do you think, Jean?
A lie detector.
Correct. The score is 10 for Jean and 8 for Connie. Both of you ready? Here's Krista Lombard with the next one. Krista.
It's a type of flower that comes in many different colors.
Jean.
A rose.
Rose is the right answer. You have a 12-8 lead. That's Jean. You've won it again. Come on over here. You're the winner. Congratulations, Jean. You did it in every sense of the word. Connie, I want to thank you very much for being with us. You're a good sport. You played a good game.
I enjoyed it. Thank you very
We have some
much.
nice gifts for you. Goodbye. So there you go again, Jean. You're hanging in there. You got picked up another 500. That brings you up to 24. When we get back with Triple Play, you get a shot at another $5,000 right after this. So Jean Arbuckle picks up another $500, $2,400 now, and it's time to try for $5,000 in the Triple Play game. Now, we asked our Child's Play kids to write brief definitions to simple words, and then we took 3 definitions per word, each written by a different child, A, B, or C. You know you'll have a total of 45 seconds to get 6, and we pay $100 a word. And if you get them all, you win the $5,000. That's eluded you thus far.
Yes.
Has it not? Well, maybe this time. Bring in the
Today for
clock.
sure.
Time will start when you pick your first letter.
B.
Hold your head back and make bubbles.
Blow. C.
Something you do to get rid of a sore throat.
A.
Something you do with mouthwash.
Gargle.
Correct.
B.
A place where you grow vegetables.
Garden.
Correct.
C.
Something you put in the city dump.
Trash. A.
Something you throw in a trash can.
B.
It's trash and it smells.
New word. A.
Where a lot of famous people live.
Hollywood. B.
Okay, pick a B. Something you turn on for light in the dark.
Switch. A.
Something that gives light when you want to read a book.
C.
It gives you light.
Lamp.
And lamp is the right answer.
A.
Somebody who goes to school and studies.
Student.
Correct. And by golly, look at that 5. You got through. You know, the missed one is the one that hurt you there. The 5 correct ones at $100 a piece picks up
Garbage.
another $500.
All right.
You have a total of $2,900
That's
in
great.
all,
That's
Gene.
great.
Yep,
Garbage.
I know. Something you throw in a trash can, and then the big clue was something that smells.
Smells.
And garbage is
Garbage.
the answer. You have a total of 29. Next time you'll take on a new challenger and perhaps
Right.
have another chance at $5,000. We'll be back in a moment. Right now we have this for you.
My, what big teeth they have. Card Sharks is next. Then they'll play it by the letter on Blockbusters, followed by the celebrity madness of Hollywood Squares. Stay tuned.
Little by little, day after day, gradually is building up for Gene Arbuckle. You have $2,900 right now, and you get back
great.
here again next time. You'll have a chance to try again, we hope, for $5,000. By the way, if you like kids, you'll love Child's Play. Goodbye. We'll see you around.
Feeling lost? Confused? Totally puzzled? Then you're probably playing Camouflage, the challenging new game that gives you clues to help find a hidden word or phrase.
Sloth.
Is it sloth? Of course it's a sloth.
Camouflage. Back-to-back episodes premiering tomorrow at 7/6 Central on GSN.